Hindi matitinag ang pagpapatuloy ng dekalidad na edukasyon sa paralang elementarya ng Tangcarang kahit pa sa gitna ng pandemya. Pinatunayan ito ng makasaysayang pagtatapos ng panuroang taon 2020 hanggang 2021. Isang mapagpala at makasaysayang araw sa inyong lahat. Ngayon ay ating idaraos ang taunang palatuntunan para sa mag-aaral ng kindergarten sa paralang elementarya ng Tangcarang na may temang Kalidad ng Edukasyon, lalong patatagin sa gitna ng pandemya.
Kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Lord's Prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen.
Ngayon ay ating pakinggan ang butihing punong guro ng ating paaralan na si Ginang Gladys C. Maizano para sa pambungad na pananalita. Pasalubungan natin siya ng masigabong palakpakan.
My special greetings to our Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Lorna G. Bugayong, and our Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Madam Rosario O. Cabrera. To our resilient and hardworking teachers, parents, barangay officials, members of the grade 6 graduating class and kindergarten completion, friends, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Today, it's my pleasure to welcome you all to the second virtual graduation rites and moving up ceremony of Tangcarang Elementary School with the theme, Kalidad ng Edukasyon, lalong patatagin sa panahon ng pandemya. To all members of Class 2021, congratulations! I wish I could personally hand you your hard-earned certificate today on the stage of our school. I would like also to acknowledge the support of your parents and guardians who has helped you along the way. Thank you, parents, for the encouragement you have offered, and in many cases, for the sacrifices you have made amid this pandemic. You and your children have shown unprecedented resilience during these challenging times. But for all the suffering and challenges brought on by this coronavirus, there can be a silver lining. Class 2021, your time has come. You have worked hard for this year and now you are ready to receive your certificates. I wish you continued success and blessings, and may this virtual ceremony bring you and your families great joy, happiness, and pride. Continue also conquering your battles, and always remember, Tangcarang Elementary School is always here for you. Again, congratulations, and God bless you on your next journey.
Tangcarang Elementary School presents its accomplishment report for the school year 2020-2021, the new normal setup. As we acclimatize to the new normal, Education Department has in a way to continue schooling despite of pandemic. Both public and private schools were affected by the adjustments of the new normal. As mandated by our Deputy Secretary Leonor Briones, education must continue even in times of crisis, whether it may be a calamity, disaster, emergency, quarantine, or even war. That is why Tangcarang Elementary School adopts to the change brought by pandemic. Before the beginning of the school year, setting up the triage areas to follow the standards of safety and health protocols before entering the school and classrooms were strictly observed. Modular learning instruction is the most preferred by parents for the conduct of distance learning at Tangcarang Elementary School. With a total number of 301 enrollees, there is a 0% dropout rate. Tangcarang Elementary School has also adequate and sustainable self-learning modules. We achieve a no-swapping method of module system by achieving the learner-module ratio of 1:1. This method made the distribution and retrieval of modules systematically safe. The school is using UV lights to disinfect the modules and answer sheets. Teachers were trained through webinars, classroom demonstration through lock sessions, one-on-one mentoring and coaching with teachers, and explore different distance learning instructions such as television-based instruction and radio-based instruction on how to deliver distance learning to our learners. One of the best programs of the school is the project Actually Read and Actually Write. That aims for the improvement of the reading ability of learners as well as their performance across learning areas. With the data gathered from parents and validated by teachers, we managed to continue this reading program. We are very thankful for having generous partners who continuously supports our school, and for all of our donors with their following donations. While the challenges are many, active cooperation between parents and teachers has made it possible for the children to continue their education during this unusual time. We thank you all for your continued support for Tangcarang Elementary School.
Sa pagkakataong ito, atin namang matamang panoorin ang mga mensahe mula sa kalihim ng Kagawaran ng Edukasyon, Leonor Magtolis Briones, Regional Director ng Region 1, Tolentino G. Aquino, at Schools Division Superintendent ng Siyudad ng Alaminos, Lorna G. Bugayong.
Good day to each and everyone who is attending virtually present at this time of our graduation ceremonies for our beloved and very precious graduates for the school year which ends at this time. First of all, I'd like to greet the parents and family members without whose sacrifices, whose reminders, and whose participation in the learning process for our graduates have resulted in this culmination program. This year, your role has changed drastically, where we've always thought, we've always believed that the matter of educating our children rests nearly exclusively on our teachers and our staff. This time, you parents, you family members, you who are in the households of our learners have expanded your role and contributed to this wonderful day wherein finally, our learners are graduating in this culmination exercise. So congratulations, because this year has not been very easy, has not been a picnic for our teachers, for our family members, as well, especially the parents, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and all who have contributed to the achievement of our learners at this time. So, maraming salamat at congratulations, parents and family members. Mas malaki ang role ninyo at this time compared to earlier graduation exercises. Secondly, I would also like to greet our teachers, without whose very careful review and careful supervision of the work of our pupils and our learners, this event would not be taking place at all. And so thank you, teachers. Your role has also expanded, in addition to seeing to it that the modules are faithfully followed, the assignments are correctly implemented, and the learners are truly learning. And you have had to deal with new ways of assessing the performance also of the learners. So congratulations, teachers, for enduring, for your patience, for your love for our learners, and your willingness to engage in a way and methods of teaching which are different from those which are used to. Assessment must have been especially difficult for you, especially since you were not able to see most of the time our students in face-to-face meetings, and most of the meetings, of course, were virtual. We'd also like to thank the local government units for their interest, for their cooperation, and for their continuing contributions to the needs of education, even as our children do not go to school. Your donations of material as well as financial resources at this time are most welcome, and your advice has been taken seriously not only by our teachers, by our school officials, but also by our officials in the Department of Education. We continually talk with local government units, especially in times of disaster, in times of great need for classrooms, for space, and for responses to unforeseen emergencies. Thank you, local government units. But of course, most of the congratulatory greetings fall on the deserving graduate. Each and every one of you is truly special. You are different from the other graduates who have passed through the portals of your school. You went to school practically without seeing your teachers, if at all. You went to school with your parents, your mothers and your fathers hovering over your shoulders and seeing to it that you are able to complete your assignments. You are completing your studies at a time when examinations and assessments are different. You are culminating these long months of hard work at this time, even as you have to do family chores, even as you are distracted, and even as your world has turned upside down, and it seems and it appears as if we don't know what the future holds and what will happen next. But you have persevered, and now you are ready to graduate. And therefore, you deserve each and every bit of congratulations from us in the Department of Education, from your parents and family members, your teachers, from the officials in local government, as well as in the parent teachers associations. You deserve each and every single congratulatory pat on your back, each hug virtually, of course, and each greeting, which I am sure you are also receiving virtually. I don't know if you will remember this event many, many years from now. I have tried to recall myself who our graduation speaker was when I finished high school and when I finished my college studies. All I remember is that the graduation speaker was someone important, someone who was invited because that someone is supposed to give a message. What was more important to us graduates at that time was the excitement of the celebrations, the happiness and the joy of our parents, the sadness of parting from our classmates and from our teachers, and the enjoyment of all the graduation events that usually take place come commencement day. When I was a college student, we had a series of events which were designed to embed in our minds, which were designed to help us remember and not forget our days in college. We would spend one whole day going around the campus, visiting the classrooms, saying goodbye to our teachers, and sharing memories. We would have bonfires to say goodbye to each other. We had baccalaureate services where we committed ourselves to God and we prayed for guidance when we go out into the world. So many celebrations, and the speaker, of course, is the least important and easily forgotten component of the graduation exercise. Nonetheless, I will exert all efforts to share with you what I see are things or issues which a graduate should remember and recall. I have said that you are very special. You are very different. You are pioneering. There has been no other class like your class. There has been no other graduate like you as a graduating student, because you are the very first graduate of the blended learning response to education in the Philippines. And so you ask yourself, what awaits you in the world outside? You can either work, because the kind of curriculum you survive and underwent as a student will enable you to go to work if you wish to go to work. Some of you will proceed to further studies, and this would be a wonderful thing because there are many opportunities for further expanding your knowledge, for further answering and looking for explanations of issues, events that make you curious, especially in science, in technology, and also in the arts. So you can work, you can go to further studies, and perhaps some of you will settle down, hopefully not too soon, so you can pursue what you really want to do. So today, this is why we call this exercise a commencement exercise. It's not the end of our studies. It's not the end of all our efforts with blended learning, with modules, with floods, with earthquakes, and of course with COVID. It's a commencement of doors opening to you. More doors will be opened because you are a graduate. You can work, you can proceed for further studies, you can help your parents, and you can perhaps look for opportunities to do what you have always wanted to do, whether at work, whether at advanced studies, whether at learning more in science, in technology, in mathematics, and in the arts. All of these opportunities are available to you. More doors are being opened. I hope you will select the door which arouses your curiosity, the door which will help you know more about this world, and the door which will allow you to contribute to the development of our country and contribute whatever we can to solve our problems and our challenges. Congratulations once more to each and every one of you. Congratulations to you, parents and family members. Congratulations to you, teachers. When I was chair of the board of Silliman University, each time we had graduation ceremonies, during the baccalaureate and during commencement itself, I would cry. I would cry because we are sending out into the world a new batch of graduates, and we want to be sure that what is awaiting them is appropriate. We want to be sure that they are ready for what awaits them when they select which door to open. And so, we tell you, go out to the world, do whatever you want to do. God be with you, and be assured that all of us love each and every one of you. Congratulations.
It is with great pleasure and admiration that I convey my best wishes and profound felicitations to all the graduates, completers, and academic awardees of the school year 2020-2021. The efforts you have exerted to accomplish graduation and moving up ceremonies are the much awaited events in the life of every learner as they represent the golden times of reaching higher education and achieving dreams and aspirations. Definitely, the road you have taken is rough, but all the struggles are worth considering as they are the first few steps that will define your future success. Indeed, finishing this challenging school year during these trying times of COVID-19 pandemic is remarkable since it has been inevitable to face and accept the new normal landscape of education. It has been a school year of extraordinary hard work, dedication, and passion for all school leaders, teachers, learners, and parents in dealing and coping with chosen learning delivery modality to meet the most essential educational requirements. While it is admittedly difficult, you may take it positively as you have been given the opportunity to adapt to difficulties that have strengthened your innate potentials. Likewise, the incessant motivation and support of parents towards the seemingly thorny road to success caused by the global health crisis, as well as the strict obedience to various health and safety protocols, have enormously pitched in to this moment of your graduation and completion. My dear graduates, completers, and awardees, you have just marked another significant milestone in your continued quest for excellence and successful future. Certainly, more challenges will still come your way. However, to hurdle this, you should stay focused and always remember that your dreams are within reach when you are determined and committed to realize them. My beloved parents, community officials, and other stakeholders, accept our heartfelt gratitude for the victory we have achieved today. Thank you for being an effective and efficient partners of the Department of Education in the implementation of distance learning. Your untiring support is a deeper reflection of the unconditional love you have bestowed to the learners through the years. Undoubtedly, you have greatly taken part in realizing the goals and objectives of DepEd's pivot to quality education under the Sulong Educalidad program. Our sincere commendations to all our DepEd officials, the school administrators, faculty members, and non-teaching staff for providing the highest degree of service para sa bata, para sa bayan. Finally, with this happy celebration of your graduation and completion, it is with confidence to say that you have given our theme for this year, strengthening the quality of education amid the COVID-19 pandemic, a very special meaning. Congratulations and have a wonderful graduation day and moving up ceremonies.
Hats off to you, our dear members of Class 2021, for making it through the challenges of education in the new normal. My warmest congratulations to all parents, guardians, and teachers for sharing the journey with our graduates. While the COVID-19 health pandemic has brought abrupt and overwhelming changes into the lives of many, it is remarkable that you have gone this far. And while many have doubts and fears about making education happen amid the global health crisis, we all celebrate with you today your dedication, hard work, and resiliency in completing your elementary education. Your diploma is a testament of the hard labor you have put into just to reach this far. In you, our mission to make education for people is realized. We were witnesses to how you struggled hard to achieve your goals. And though it was a difficult trail, your determination education through the laborious work you have endured with your parents, guardians, and teachers made this year's graduation theme, kalidad ng edukasyon, lalong matatag sa gitna ng pandemya. Come into fruition as you have remarkably survived a school year like no other. A school year of many things and of many new educational breakthroughs. Your SDO Alamino City wishes you all the best as you embark into a new stage of your lives in high school. Go forth, our dear graduates, and bloom for a department.
Para sa presentasyon ng mga magtatapos sa kindergarten ng panuruang taong 2020 hanggang 2021, ating pakinggan si Ginang Cynthia B. Dizon, ang gurong tagapayo ng kindergarten, na susundan ng pagkumpirma sa mga magtatapos ni Ginang Gladys C. Maizano, punong guro ng paaralang elementarya ng Tangcarang.
Madam, I have the honor to present to you 50 candidates of kindergarten completers for this school year 2020-2021, of which 28 are boys and 22 are girls. They have satisfactorily completed all the requirements prescribed by the Department of Education through the kindergarten curriculum. And in view of the foregoing, I hereby recommend them for your acceptance and confirmation.
By virtue of the power vested upon me by the Department of Education through our Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Lorna G. Bugayong, and in my capacity as the Principal 2 of Tangcarang Elementary School, after having been completed all the requirements prescribed by the Department of Education in kindergarten curriculum, and upon the strong recommendation of your advisor, Mrs. Cynthia Dizon, I hereby accept and confirm you kindergarten completers for school year 2020-2021. You may now enjoy the rights and privileges of being completers of this school. Congratulations!
Ang pinakahihintay na parte ng programang ito ang pagbibigay ng sertipiko sa mga batang magtatapos ng kindergarten. Abara Nathaniel L. Adto Travis Gabriel C. Alcaraz Yuan D. Bacala Arnold Jr. T. Balbalosa ZJ C. Batingan Ian C. Cantillo Jacob M. Katanawan Sian John D. Cezo Mernel. Cortez Isaiah Dylan D. Cortez Janred C. Cortez Johnson D. Isguera Gian Gessler G. Jose Rene B. Mana Xavier Cody P. Manzon Matthew R. Mendoza John Carl E. Narvasa Aaron James Q. Ojales Jimwell P. Quinto Rendell J. V. Sullivan Francis Ian F. Tamargo Kenji C. Tejada Cian Chrysler E. Valdez John Leandro A. Vallejo Cyrus II B. Villanueva John Mark G. Villaruz Jake J. Villaruz John Vincent V. Abara Melchery V. Abara Rogelin D. Aquino Relin C. Bacalio Mea B. Banogon Fev Avril C. Banogon Kija Kate B. Katanawan Juliana Rich C. Cortez Nikki Grace A. De la Cruz Lorraine N. Fernandez Agnes S. Lalio Jemima Ruth B. Lazaga Hart Marjanet P. Mission Micah Cislela R. Montemayor Michelin L. Aurelia Savannah Kendra N. Sambahon Marilyn S. Sarmiento Justine Faye M. Pila Emery Faith B. Valdez Kimberly A. Vallejo Adara Love G. Villanueva Nerin D. Visco Nadine V. Sa pagtatapos ng programang ito, ating pakinggan si Ginang Maria Corazon C. Marcos, gurong tagapayo ng ikalimang baitang sa kanyang pangwakas na pananalita.
Magandang bati sa inyong lahat. Bago natin wakasan ang virtual ceremony na ito, gusto ko sanang kunin ang pagkakataon na ito sa ngalan ng buong Tangcarang Elementary School. Binabati ko kayong mga nagsipagtapos at computers at ng pamilya, mga PTA officials, mga barangay officials at mga kaibigan na sumuporta upang marating ang pagkakataong ito sa kabila ng COVID-19 pandemic. Sa mga nagtapos, movers at completers, lahat ng inyong sakripisyo sa pag-aaral, sa tulong ng ating mga magulang, mga kapatid, mga kalaro na naging bahagi na rin ng inyong pag-aaral ay magkakaroon na ng walang kapantay na kasiyahan. Hindi dahil sa ito'y tapos na, kundi may panibago na namang yugto na tutuntong sa katuparan ng mga nabubuo ninyong mga pangarap. Bagamat sa huli o sa taong ito, ang sistema ay mahirap at masalimuot dahil sa COVID-19, naghihintay pa rin sa inyo ang mga bagong oportunidad, pagkakataon, pagsubok at mga kalakaran tungkol sa lalong marangya at masayang buhay. Kaya sulong mga anak, nasa inyo ang pag-asa ng ating bayan. Salamat at naging bahagi kami sa inyong buhay. Congratulations!
Mula sa pamunuan ng Paaralang Elementarya ng Tangcarang, ang aming taus-pusong pagbati sa inyong lahat. Ako po, si Ginang Luzviminda Rakrakin Calzo, ang inyong tagapagdaloy. Maraming salamat po.